Welcome to Emerging History. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss more videos like this one. In 1939, Lena Medina, at only 5 years old, became the youngest confirmed mother in medical history. Her extraordinary case baffled experts, and the circumstances surrounding her pregnancy remain a profound and enduring medical mystery to this day. In April 1945, at the newly liberated Dora Mittelbau concentration camp, a former inmate drags a camp guard by the hair while American troops observe the scene, witnessing the immediate aftermath of Nazi atrocities. In 1996, in Ann Arbor, Michigan, 18-year-old Keisha Thomas shields a fallen man, believed to be associated with the Ku Klux Klan, from an angry mob of anti-Klan protesters, captured in this striking photograph by Mark Bruner. In 1985, Ebony magazine published a feature titled, "What They May Look Like in the Year 2000, including this illustration imagining the future appearance of pop icon Michael Jackson. In 1929 Berlin, 2 women purchase cocaine capsules from their dealer while a lookout stands in the background, capturing a glimpse of the city's underground drug trade during the interwar period. In the summer of 1990, during her first campaign as a member of parliament, a young Angela Merkel shares a schnapps with fishermen on the island of Rügen, captured in this candid photograph. In the 1960s, my mother worked as a teenage editor for Tiger Beat magazine, claiming to spend time with the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. Recently, while cleaning out her house, I uncovered a photograph confirming her stories. John McCain was a U.S. prisoner of war in Vietnam from 1967 to 1973. During his 5.5-year captivity, he endured beatings, heat exhaustion, nail pulling, and 2 years in solitary confinement. He refused early release to ensure all fellow POWs were freed first. In 1988, at the Belgrade Zoo, the director confronted an escaped chimpanzee. Tense negotiations unfolded as staff and onlookers watched, highlighting both the unpredictable nature of the animal and the delicate skill required to resolve the situation safely. In 1968, during the Vietnam War, an African-American soldier pauses to read a message left by the Viet Cong. The note serves as a reminder of the constant tension, danger, and psychological challenges faced on the battlefield. In the 1950s, a hospital patient is seen buying cigarettes directly from their hospital bed. This unusual scene reflects the era's different medical and social attitudes toward smoking, long before its health risks were widely recognized. In 1946, George H.W. Bush is pictured with his young son, capturing a private family moment shortly after World War II. The photograph reflects a period of post-war adjustment and the early years of Bush's family life. In 1944, a press photograph captures members of Merrill's Marauders, a specialized American fighting unit that operated in the jungles of North Burma. Their mission was to engage Japanese forces in harsh, remote terrain under extreme conditions. In 1947, Abby Stockton toured the United States, promoting fitness among young people. This photograph, taken in Hawaii, captures her dedication to encouraging physical health and inspiring a new generation to embrace exercise and active living. In 1927, in Canada, a group of milkmen receives hands-on training in how to milk a cow. The photograph highlights early agricultural education and the practical skills required to ensure a reliable and efficient dairy supply. In the early 1980s, Tony Hawk began developing his skills as a skateboarder. The photograph captures the young athlete during the formative years of his career, long before he became a global icon in skateboarding. In 1891, a train passes through Tunnel 8 in Tamasopo Canyon, Mexico. The photograph, taken by William Henry Jackson, captures both the engineering feat of the railway and the dramatic natural landscape of the canyon. In the 1930s, a mugshot from a police identification book was taken in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. The photograph reflects early 20th century law enforcement methods for documenting and tracking criminal suspects. Around 1905, Mr. and Mrs. Frank Kern are photographed with their trained dog, Bobby, in Detroit, Michigan, USA. The image captures a glimpse of early 20th century domestic life and the human-animal bond. In 1931, an iron worker is photographed touching the tip of the Chrysler Building in New York City. The striking image captures both the daring heights of skyscraper construction and the human skill behind the city's iconic skyline. In 1920, a postman empties a mailbox attached to a German tram in Berlin. The photograph illustrates an innovative approach to urban mail collection during the early 20th century. Photographed 104 years ago, two lumberjacks are captured at work, representing the physically demanding labor and rugged lifestyle of early 20th century forestry workers. Two young girls are pictured playing music, capturing a moment of childhood creativity and the joy of learning an instrument. The image reflects the timeless role of music in education and personal expression. In the early 1900s, a father poses with his son in their shoe repair shop in Connecticut. The photograph captures a family business and the hands-on craftsmanship central to everyday life during the period. In 1892, Ellis Island opened as the primary immigration station in the United States. The photograph captures the arrival of new immigrants, marking the beginning of an era that would shape America's cultural and demographic landscape. In 1931, during the Great Depression, men stand in line outside Al Capone's soup kitchen in Chicago, Illinois. The image, colorized by Dana Keller, captures a moment of hardship and survival amid America's most devastating economic crisis. On May 27, 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California, opened to pedestrians for the first time. The following day, cars crossed its span, marking the beginning of one of America's most iconic landmarks. Around 1860, a photograph captured a view of Athens from the Acropolis in Greece. The image offers a rare glimpse into the ancient city before its modern transformation, preserving the timeless landscape surrounding its historic heart. In 1910, New York, pin boys worked nightly in a bowling alley, manually resetting pins between games. Their boss kept three younger boys out of the photograph, revealing the harsh realities of child labor in early 20th century America. In 1921, sisters Florence Freermuth and Susie Freermuth Doffing were arrested in St. Paul, Minnesota for moonshining during Prohibition. Their case highlights the widespread defiance of America's nationwide alcohol ban and the era's thriving underground liquor trade. In 1946, a U.S. soldier gives a Japanese girl a bicycle ride in post-war Japan. The image captures a brief moment of kindness and connection amid the nation's recovery following the devastation of World War II. Around 1860, tourists stand among the ancient ruins of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece. The photograph captures early visitors exploring one of history's greatest architectural achievements, long before modern preservation and tourism transformed the site. Around 1890 in Salt Lake City, Utah, photographer Charles Roscoe Savage captured a group portrait of 11 girls: Elizabeth, Mabel Krigbaum, Mabel Dane, Idaho Chandler, Carmelia McLean, Linnea Robbins, Cora Murray, Horlise McKay, Eva Lampkins, and Ella Davis. In 1936, German-American actress and singer Marlene Dietrich was photographed aboard the SS Normandy with her luggage. Captured by Martin Munkachi, the image reflects the glamour and elegance of one of Hollywood's most iconic stars. Around 1890, London Bridge bustled with traffic as horse-drawn carriages and pedestrians crowded its span. The scene captures the energy of Victorian London, a city rapidly expanding at the height of the Industrial Revolution. Around 1890, in Lisdoonvarna, Ireland, a mother and her son are photographed together. The young man, a ballad singer, holds a printed poem in his hand, reflecting the region's rich musical and literary traditions. In 1845, Hippolyte Fizeau and Léon Foucault captured the first photograph of the sun in Paris, France, marking a milestone in astronomy and photography by preserving the solar image for scientific study. In July 1921, American inventor Thomas Edison takes a midday nap under a tree while camping in Washington County, Maryland, with Henry Ford, President Warren Harding, and Harvey Firestone, capturing a rare moment of leisure among some of America's most influential figures. Between 1925 and 1932, the USS Los Angeles airship was moored to the USS Patoka. Photographed by Donald M. McPherson, the image highlights early American naval aviation and the era of rigid airships in military history. In 1966, George Harrison, lead guitarist of the Beatles, took a selfie in front of the Taj Mahal during his visit to India. He later encouraged the rest of the band to travel there, profoundly influencing their music and artistic direction. Around 1911, a man and a woman are photographed using cycling machines in the first-class gym aboard the RMS Titanic, showcasing the luxurious amenities available to the ship's wealthiest passengers before its tragic voyage. In 1888, a family poses in front of their farmhouse, embodying rural life in late 19th century America. The photograph preserves a moment of domestic pride, highlighting the simplicity, resilience, and close-knit bonds of farm families during this era. In 1892, school children are photographed playing in their classroom in Iowa. The image captures the lively spirit of education in late 19th century America, highlighting the innocence, curiosity, and daily life of young students of the era. In 1888, a family stands in front of their Nebraska farmhouse, capturing a moment of rural life on the American frontier. The photograph reflects the era's domestic pride, resilience, and the close-knit bonds of farm families. In 1921, a young girl begins her first day of school in Pocahontas County, West Virginia. The photograph captures a moment of excitement and anticipation, reflecting the significance of education and childhood experiences in early 20th century rural America. In 1932, a stylish couple poses with their Cadillac, embodying the elegance and sophistication of the era. The photograph reflects the glamour and aspirations of early 20th century America amid the challenges of the Great Depression. During World War II, evacuated children are pictured with a member of their host family in Yorkshire, England. The photograph captures the care and adjustment involved in Britain's evacuation program, designed to protect children from wartime danger. In 1895, 3 sets of twin girls pose together for a portrait, capturing a rare and charming glimpse of childhood in the late 19th century. The photograph highlights family, symmetry, and the era's formal portrait traditions. In 1898, children play on a partially submerged set of cartwheels and with a toy boat. The photograph captures the simple joys of childhood at the turn of the century, reflecting imagination and playful creativity in everyday life. In the 1950s, families and friends visit McDonald's, capturing the rise of fast food culture in post-war America. The photograph reflects the era's growing consumerism, social dining trends, and the iconic beginnings of a global restaurant phenomenon. In 1918, two women are photographed grinding an axe, illustrating everyday labor and self-sufficiency during the early 20th century. The image reflects the practical skills and resilience often required in rural and working-class life. In 1895, women workers are photographed at a shoe factory in Massachusetts. The image highlights the significant role of women in industrial labor during the late 19th century, reflecting both the era's workforce dynamics and early industrialization. An Edwardian family enjoys leisure time on the beach, capturing a moment of relaxation and recreation in the early 20th century. The photograph reflects the era's social customs, family bonding, and the growing popularity of seaside holidays. In 1945, Marlene Dietrich is photographed kissing a soldier returning from World War II. The image captures a spontaneous moment of joy and relief, symbolizing the celebration and emotional reunions marking the war's end. In 1912, a cyclist from Estonia rides a self-made bicycle, showcasing ingenuity and the early popularity of cycling. The photograph captures a moment of personal achievement and the spirit of innovation in everyday life. In 1915, a woman pulls a child on a sled through a park, capturing a playful moment of winter leisure. The photograph reflects early 20th century family life, outdoor recreation, and the simple joys of childhood. In the 1940s, a group poses for a stylish portrait, showcasing the fashion, elegance, and social grace of the era. The photograph reflects mid-20th century trends and the period's emphasis on presentation and sophistication. In the 1930s, a family spends time together in their living room, capturing everyday domestic life during the Great Depression. The photograph reflects the era's home-centered routines, family bonds, and moments of shared leisure. In 1963, children play on the streets of New York City's Lower East Side. The photograph captures the energy and vibrancy of urban childhood, reflecting neighborhood life and the informal games that shaped a generation. In 1947, high school teenagers ride around in a jalopy in Des Moines, Iowa. The photograph captures post-war youth culture, freedom, and the playful spirit of American teenagers exploring their suburban and small-town worlds. In 1935, a lamplighter is photographed at work in London, performing the nightly task of lighting and extinguishing street lamps. The image captures a fading occupation and offers a glimpse into the city's pre-electric street lighting era. In 1899, a class visits the Bronx Zoo on a school trip, capturing the excitement of early educational outings. The photograph reflects the era's interest in natural history, learning beyond the classroom, and childhood curiosity. In 1900, a group poses for a wedding portrait in Norway. The photograph captures the formal attire, traditions, and celebratory atmosphere of the era, preserving a moment of family and community gathering at a significant life event. In 1905, a woman walks with 3 young girls in Madison Park, capturing a moment of leisure and family life. The photograph reflects early Sioux, 20th century social customs, outdoor recreation, and the bonds between mothers and children. Around 124 years ago, a family poses in front of their new home, capturing a moment of pride and achievement. The photograph reflects the importance of home ownership, family unity, and domestic life in the late 19th century. In the early 1900s, a New York tenement is photographed, revealing the crowded living conditions of urban life. The image highlights the challenges faced by working-class families during rapid industrialization and immigration in the city. In 1916, 5-year-old Harold Walker worked in Oklahoma, USA, tasked with harvesting 20 to 25 pounds of cotton daily. The photograph highlights the harsh realities of child labor and the demanding conditions faced by young agricultural workers. Between 1887 and 1892, Sturgis, South Dakota, is captured in a photograph showcasing the town during its early years. The image reflects frontier life, settlement patterns, and the developing communities of the American West. In 1895, a mail cart operates in San Francisco, California, illustrating the city's postal system during the late 19th century. The photograph captures daily urban life and the vital role of mail delivery in connecting communities. This historic photograph captures Cripple Creek, Colorado, during its early boomtown phase, just before the devastating fire of April 1896. The image preserves a fleeting moment of prosperity in the town, which had risen rapidly during Colorado's final gold rush. In 1890, New Orleans' French Market is captured bustling with activity. The photograph showcases the vibrant commerce, cultural diversity, and daily life of one of the city's most historic and lively marketplaces. Around 1910, Idaho Springs, Colorado, is captured in a bustling street scene, alive with pedestrians and horse-drawn carts. Published by E.J. Deas and preserved by the Wisconsin Historical Society, the photograph reflects daily life in a historic mining town. In 1890, San Francisco's Cliff House stands as a grand neoclassical coastal resort. Originally built in 1863, the photograph captures the elegance of the structure before it faced multiple fires and subsequent reconstructions over the years. Around 1877, Main Street in Deadwood, Dakota Territory, is captured bustling with activity. The photograph reflects life in a frontier mining town during the Black Hills Gold Rush, showcasing wooden buildings, horse-drawn wagons, and the rough and ready spirit of the era. In the 1890s, crowds of vacationers and day trippers stroll along Coney Island's Main Street, lined with food stands, hotels, and shops. An advertisement for heavyweight boxer James J. Corbett's Last Fight is visible, reflecting the era's popular entertainment.